Weighing in on the reinstatement of Sherod Duncan as general manager of the Ghana National Newspapers Limited, publisher of the Ghana Chronicle newspaper, AFC chairman Kemraj Ramchatan says that Duncan should have been reinstated a long time ago.
I rather suspect that decision to terminate for expenditures of a CEO were too extreme a position, and the other extreme is that it has been waiting such a long time.
The Office of the Auditor General ordered a special audit of the newspaper, which was conducted by Chataram Ramdayal Chartered Accountants, where it was discovered that just 3 months into Duncan's tenure at a state entity, tender rules were violated, services were procured without contracts, and approvals were given for payments without the regular procedure of company stamp or signature. The reinstatement of Duncan created a fallout between the former chair of the board, Gita Chandan Edmund, and the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had accused the former chair of misleading his office when he moved to rescind the termination of Duncan's services by the board. The chair of the board has continuously maintained that due process was followed when a vote was taken to send Duncan packing. This was disputed by the Prime Minister.
As a lawyer, I am familiar with the principles, the tenets of natural justice. So we followed all of those principles. All of those principles were adhered to. The process was open, it was fair, it was transparent. It was a collective process, albeit the decision arrived at was as a result of a majority of vote. On the issue on whether or not there was a vote, I'll maintain that a vote was taken.
For the gravity of whatever acts, there must be consequences, which Ramchatan says he can agree with, but he holds firm to the view that there was no need to sack Duncan in the first place.
But when people, making themselves that which normal CEOs do, and then some people do. I have a distinct disagreement with the former chairman. I think she's resigned now, that has said that she acted wholly properly. I do not believe so by terminating, and in circumstances that question what really happened there.
2 other directors also resigned following the decision of the Prime Minister to give Duncan his job back. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.